What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's workout. You ready to light those legs up? We've got pistol squats, lunges, and running. It's gonna be awesome. Let's get to it. For this workout, you have got a 12-minute time cap. So that's the nice thing. It's all over in 12 minutes. How this works, at the go, you are going to do 20 alternating pistol squats as a buy-in. Once you get through those 20 pistol squats, then you are going to do 3 rounds of 20 alternating lunges followed by a 200-meter run. Once you do 20 lunges and your 200-meter run 3 times, then you come back, and in any time that you have left remaining, you are going to do as many alternating pistol squats as you can. Trust me, your legs are gonna be on fire from the first round of pistol squats and the lunges and the running, but you're just gonna see how many you can do after those rounds, because that is your score today. Whatever number of pistol squats that you do after the 3 rounds of lunges and running is your score. You ready? For the pistol squats, make sure you check out the card right there. It's gonna show you a whole bunch of different options for these. It's important to do things like pistol squats because we have such imbalance in our bodies based on injuries, based on genetics, based on life. So we always have one stronger side than the other, whether it's an arm, a leg, whatever. So the nice thing about working single leg squats is we can help build that strength independently in each leg. So there are a million different modifications for these. I'm going to be doing mine to a box to protect my left knee because it's always just a little mad. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It does not matter what type of modification you choose. We've got a lot of pistols today. So if we need to, we just keep modifying in order to keep moving, because we can even make these just regular squats if we have to as the time goes on. What I want you to keep in mind for pistols, no matter what your modification is to really drive through the heel of the working leg. So whether your foot's out here, whether it's behind you, if you're getting up off a box, this leg is the one that's doing all the work. This one is just hanging on, waiting for its turn. So no matter what you're doing, really focus on driving through that heel rather than rocking. Balance is important. This is a great exercise to work on balance as well, but it really truly is more about strength. And if you're leaning forward to that toe, you're going to be losing your balance this way. Or if you're rocking, you're going to be able to stand up, but your leg's not doing a lot of the work. So I really want you to focus on driving through that heel, creating that momentum, and pushing yourself up, no matter what your modification is. For the lunges, make sure you check out the card right there, and it's gonna have a bunch of different options for you. The thing I want you to keep in mind with lunges is you want your legs to be as close to 90 degrees as possible. It does not matter whether you're stepping forward in your lunge or stepping backward in your lunge, but those legs in the front and back should be right at 90 degrees or as much as possible. So if we're stepping back, we let our hips stay upright, our shoulders stay upright, and they always stay in line in order to get as close to that 90-90. If you can touch the ground, awesome. If you can't, try to hold this 90 degrees. We don't want to be like this, and it loses the straight up and down of my shoulders and my hips and my balance, plus one leg's at 90 and one's at a beautiful straight line. So we want to get those as close as possible, no matter whether we're stepping backwards or if we're stepping forwards. We go here, shoulders stay over the hips, we drop it straight down into that 90-90 and come up. We're not back here because that's not 90 degrees and my shoulders are no longer in line with my hips. So we step it down and bring it up. A lot of people think that these have to be super fast and connected, so we do this, that it needs to be here. It doesn't. You can step, readjust, line yourself up, find your balance, and they can be slow. I'd rather see them slow and you have less time to do a lot of the other things than to see them speed through it and you're not getting the most out of that lunge. If you really slow it down and focus on your form, you'll get way more out of the exercise. And that's the point, to use the time that we are working out to get the max benefit. So slow it down just a little if you need to. For the 200-meter run, if you are running outside and want to actually cover 200 meters, then you can use anything like Google Earth, Map My Run, a track, however you want to do it to find that actual 200 meters. If you are doing it inside, if you're staying in your garage, in your living room, running around your kitchen, up and down your hallway, whatever, you're going to be looking for any distance that you can cover in about a minute to a minute and a half max. So for that, you'll just kind of watch the clock and time yourself rather than worrying about your distance. All right, you guys ready to stretch? Let's get our legs warmed up for this, shall we? So we got like all the single leg and all the lunging. So let's step this forward to a big, nice, long lunge. This one won't be 90-90 because we're lunging it. Stretching lunge. So this knee should be 90-90, which means your knee is over your ankle, not forward over your toes. Pushing this hip down into the ground. If you need to, you can put that knee down on the ground, whatever feels more comfortable. It is up to you. And then we're gonna switch it and do the same thing on the other side, leaving that knee high or dropping it low. You can hold yourself here, you can hold yourself on the ground. It doesn't really matter, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Then let's take it up. Find yourself a box, a step. You can even do this on the ground. We're gonna prop up our foot, square up your hips so that they are facing forward. They're not open this way. Square them forward. And all we're gonna do is boop our buns back. So we're sending our hips this way while we're kind of hinging forward. Doesn't need to be this big, long forward stretch. We're just gonna push the hips and that should stretch all along the back here. And we're gonna do the same with the other side. Prop up your heel, shift your hips in case they're turning, square them up and send that hip back. Hold on to something like the wall, a prop, your couch, wherever. You could even do this just like this. We're gonna stretch out our calf, stretch and push through that calf. If you need to, you can bend your knee a little bit in the back and it takes the stretch down into like your Achilles tendon and your ankles. And then you're gonna switch and do the same on the other side, pressing that heel as much as you can into the ground, bending the knee if you want a little bit deeper stretch. Nice. All right, my friends, I'm going to encourage you to pause this video. Go back and do all of those stretches anywhere that's sticky or tight. You may want to hold those stretches for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And then I want you to make sure you watch those cards and practice each one of these movements. Find what you're going to do for a pistol squat. Figure out what you're gonna do for your lunge, find your space for your run, and then maybe run for about a minute. Get your heart rate up, try 3 or 4 pistols, try 4 or 5 lunges, and then come on back and let's get to it. It's only 12 minutes. It's gonna be great. Alrighty, my friends, welcome back. You ready? We've got a 12-minute time-capped workout. So we are going to be doing 20 alternating pistols to start. Then you are going to do 3 rounds of 20 alternating lunges and a 200-meter run. Once you finish that third 200-meter run, you're gonna come back in and do as many pistol squats as you can in any time that you have left remaining in the 12 minutes. I will be running outside because it is absolutely gorgeous today, so you'll get a view of my garage for like a minute to a minute and a half. But I'll be back, I promise. You guys ready? Let's do it. All right, guys, are you ready? 12 minutes, starts 10 seconds. You've got 20 alternating pistols to kick it off. Then 3 rounds of 20 lunges and running. Go. So these 20 are just for funsies, just to warm up. Almost fell off my box. just finished my 20 pistols. Now I'm moving into 3 rounds of lunges and running. You guys keep doing you. Move as fast and as steady as you need to. Make sure those lunges are beautiful, whatever they look like for you. All right, if you guys are ahead of me, enjoy your run. I'm going to do my first run. If you're behind me, have fun. I already feel like my legs are in concrete. It's okay, it's gonna be great. Going into round 2. All right, I'll be back. Into round 3. Here we go. Woo. Feels great. Feels great. How are you guys feeling? Fun? Tight? round running for me. I am starting on my max pistol squats. If you guys are still running and finishing your 3 rounds, keep moving. If you're already into pistol squats, awesome job. Got plenty of time. I need to shake mine out, and then I'll start my pistol squats. Remember, your score is the total number of pistols that you do. We got lots of time. Your legs should be pretty toasty. Take your time. Push yourself a little bit here. You got this. I want to work on the standing phase and the strength there. So that's what I'm doing right now. Trying for sets of 10. Traffic, lovely sound. Let's try. Yeah, my legs are burning. You guys' might be too. I don't care what your final total of pistols is. I mean, 1 or 2 would be just fine. Push yourself, don't make them sloppy. You've got time to work on them, so work on them. I'd rather see a low score, but you feeling stronger than like 100 pistols that are this. So push yourself, you've got lots of time. Use it to get stronger. Balance.
Remaining.
1 minute left, friends. We've only got 30 seconds left, guys. Come on. A little balance check.
Ten seconds remaining.
Come on, friends. All you got. Staying upright.
3,
2, 1.
done.
Nice job, my friends. How are your legs? Are they feeling like you're walking through some concrete? Maybe burning on fire, your bun's a little toasty? Let's stretch them. All right, sometimes pistols can be a little tight on the back because it pulls into those hips. So let's just do a little hang. Put your hands wherever's comfortable. If you need to support here, we're just kind of rocking into those hips, stretching each one out, stretching the hamstrings. If you want to go a little bit longer, stretch your back, let it roll. Then send it out to a down dog, and then really press those hips up to the sky. This one feels good on the shoulders, even though we didn't work them, but we're pressing our hips up, pushing those heels down. From here, let's take it down to the ground. And we're gonna lay on our backs, pick up your feet, and let them both knees fall to one side. This stretches your lower back, it stretches your hips, stretches down into those IT bands, all the things. You can look away from the knees, just kind of gives you another stretch, and then we're gonna go up and over to the other side. Then you can bring your knees in, bring one foot over the other, so cross this leg over, and then reach wherever you can to grab the other knee and pull that leg in. This may be more just kind of a reaching here, that's fine. Just try to push this leg in. So we're bringing that pretzel closer to us and stretching those hips a little bit more. And then we're gonna switch, cross the other foot over, pull it forward. If you can reach and want a little deeper stretch, go here. If not, we're just working to push those hips up. Nice. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this leg crusher. If you did, like this video, subscribe to my channel, check out the next video in the leg challenge series, and I will see you soon. Bye.